one, I'll let you guys take over.
Righto. Easy set. Well, you never know. I mean, you did say that, Division One drivers do tend to get quite a few time penalties putting their cars right there on the edge. So keep your nose clean. You never know. I mean, that's all you can do. But anyway, we're going to jump into this. So currently, welcome to Division One of the Rapid Racing League. We've got the lead commentator who's currently off doing something because he just got done winning his Division 3 race and his Division 3 championships. So congratulations to Bonai Roy on winning that. Great season for him. I was unfortunate to only catch the end of it. But we are now here for Div 1. Season's basically already decided here, but we still got one race left at the beautiful Abu Dhabi Yas Marina circuit. Really, really a crazy track, this one. They're already in Q3, so we're picking it up a little late here. But we're just going to jump in real quick. This is a beautiful track. It's 21 corners, because this is the old layout. This isn't the new layout. So you got 21 corners to negotiate at this track. A couple of really tight chicanes. There's 3 chicanes at this race circuit, each one of them offering a different view into it and out of it. But currently, we have Rapid Kitch in the Mercedes on top with a 135.1, 4/10 clear for pole right now. And you got Rapid Cyber Husky. What a name. Love it. You got the Ferrari sitting in P2 right now with Kimi Räikkönen in the Alfa Romeo in P3. Tristan sitting P4. He's currently on an out lap if I can find him. There he is. He's in the Red Bull coming on to the big long DRS straight. Rapid Daz is now currently gone P1 with a 135 flat in the AlphaTauri. Looking a little further down, we're just going to go through the field and check on everybody's progress so far. Darth Morris puts himself up into P5 in front of Kimi Räikkönen. You have Rapid Todd, who's currently sitting 7th in the McLaren. Rapid Connor is currently 8th in his Mercedes. Just a little further back, we have Zive, I believe is how you're going to say that name. I'm just taking a guess because I'm new here. But he's in the Haas. Looks like he's about to start a lap. He's getting his tires warmed up. We'll go ahead and just follow along behind him here and see how he does. I'm not sure what y'all can see on the stream right now. Let me just go check and see if he's following anybody. He's actually watching Rapid Connors. Rapid Connors moving really slow down that straightaway, allowing room for the Alpine to go by. Looks like Rapid Connor's actually going to be going for a lap on this soft compound tires. So we'll follow along with him as he goes down into 1, makes the climb up to 2, and this is a very tricky corner here. You think you can use all of the entry and exit curve, but you really can't through 3 and 4. He makes his way down the chicane. The first chicane offered to you on this racetrack, and you come up to a hairpin, really quick flick into this hairpin all the way down to the second gear, and then he's going to start climbing through the gearbox as we get my telemetry up here so I can see what is happening. He is now in 8th gear, pushing over the 200 mile an hour mark now. Really, really going at it. He's very late into the braking zone as well. Very good braking zone for Connor. He makes his way through the second chicane up to the top of the hill, now down the second DRS straight. Very close to the wall. You want to keep a tight line here, shave as much of the racetrack away as possible. Follow him down. He gets the apex there very well. He hits every apex almost perfectly through that very tricky third chicane. Got yellows in from the Alpine, allowing him to go by. I don't know, the Alpine might have actually been in the wall there, not sure. But we're going to keep following Connor as Rapid Kitch goes pole again. clear by just about a 2/10 margin. Rapid Connor goes underneath of the hotel here at the famous circuit, and he now heads into the penultimate corner, really fast fourth gear corner. He's going to flick it in here into third gear. He's going to smash onto the throttle and see what he can get. He doesn't improve his position. He stays 8th fastest. Back up here, Zion has moved up pretty well. He actually put that Haas up into 5th place, so that's pretty darn good for him. Moving that Haas up, you'll never see a Haas that far up in real life. And you got Rapid Vaughn not setting a time with his Alpine. Looked like he had an accident there late in that session. But everybody's starting on the soft tire except for the Alpine driver. He does have that decision now. He could go either way. He could go soft or medium. You've been around here a lot longer than I have. If you were Vaughn, what would you go for? Would you try to go for that harder tire?
Oh, it's put me in the car as well. Sugar. What do you want me to do, Joe? Yeah, and it'll just, yeah, sweet. I'll just sip on my beer of victory. Yeah, Lando, I'll let you lead the commentary. I'll just sit here and celebrate and give insight.
Right. If you want to, it's actually faster if you let everybody go around you. Flip that thing in reverse and go the opposite direction. It'll DSQ you in like 5 seconds.
Oh, to be fair, I am at the back. I'm literally last down. Oh crap! I've readied up.
Oh, you're in trouble. Oh,
I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry.
Trouble.
I'm such a bloody buffoon. Sorry, Div 1, I'm a bit high on success. Yeah, Div 2, I'm going to be at the back, so don't worry. Yeah. I was just going to reverse off the line.
Stop talking bad about the other league that I race in, okay? We like our feed breaks.
What league you racing, like, Lando?
HMRL, it's a realistic league. All right, so let's go ahead and jump in real quick. Get our telemetry and everything set up so we can see what tire everybody's on. Oh, wow, okay, what has happened here? On my screen, it showed everybody in the top 10 was on softs, but according to this, we've got the front 3 starting on mediums. And then Kimi Räikkönen down in 4th position is going to be the first driver. Kimi Räikkönen is going to be the first driver in 4th starting on the soft compound tire. He has the Haas right behind him on the mediums as well, sitting pretty in 5th place. Rapid Toddy, the highest qualifying McLaren, is currently sitting 6th, and he's starting on the soft compound tire. Darth Morris in the Ferrari, who is in a fight right now with Rapid Kitch for 2nd in the points this championship year, is currently starting 7th on the mediums. Tristan in the Red Bull starting on softs in 8th. In 9th place, Rapid Connor in the Mercedes. He is also on softs. And then everybody behind them has gone for mediums. Rapid in 10th, Chewbacca 11th, Wayne 12th, HB Vanity 13th in the Alpine. All of those cars are on mediums. Rob for pole, the first car to do something way different. He's going for hards. Watch him to do a really lengthy one-stop. Will Not Smith is on mediums as well. Mr. Peach as well on mediums. And the lowest qualifier we have is Rapid Hendo, who actually did not qualify. He was busy with me in the Division 3 session, doing commentary for them. So now he's jumping in with Div 1 to race with them. So let's see how well that McLaren does, as he is taking a long time to catch up to the pack. He's really going to let the pack sit there and roast, aren't you?
I don't know what, man.
No, not,
Nah, I know from my practice runs anyway, obviously in Grand Prix mode and stuff like that. I could never make the hard tyre work. So watching Rafa Paul from 14th on that compound, it's going to be interesting. It's either going to work or, to be fair, in P14 you take myself out. You've got 17 runners. He hasn't got much to lose. It's well worth taking a gamble on that hard compound if he can make it work.
Yeah, right now
He's just got to get it in that window.
Yeah, right now popping up on my screen, you can see it showing everybody on the mediums and the softs basically has to do this in a 2-stop. But he's going to be the only car that can really try this on a 1-stop. But it looks like we have all the cars now lined up on the grid. We're going to wait
reverse,
for the
I should just
come on. We got 3, we have 4, now we have 5. We wait for the light stop moment. We've got an Alpine taking off early, way early. Vanity is taking off very early. Rapid Kitch doesn't get the greatest start, and Rapid Dads does. They're going to go too wide into turn 1. Now we have a straight battle. We have Rapid Kitch who's able to make it around the outside of the AlphaTauri to stay in P1. A little further back, we have a fight. Kimi Räikkönen right there on the button was able to get around Rapid Cyber Husky, who was just a little slow at the start. It's all kicking off now as they all go single file. We got them 2 wide here coming out of the hairpin. Wayne and Chewbacca. Chewbacca slides in behind him. Let's see if he's going to be able to do anything at the end of the straightaway. We'll move up closer to the front, see if anybody's making moves there. They are not. We'll move further back. As Chewbacca's gotten around Wayne, Chewbacca goes to take driver's left line into the first chicane here on the back straightaway. Oh, and the Mercedes is over the curve. The Mercedes is going to go around. Wayne goes around at the top of the hill after he makes contact with the Aston Martin of Chewbacca. And now we got a McLaren Rapid Hendo side by side. Or no, excuse me, Rapid Todd side by side with Darth Morris. Darth Morris really needs to get it together here and start marching forward if he wants to beat Rapid Kitch in this championship fight. I see now that my good friend Bonai Roy has got his stream up and running, so I will throw it over to him, let him take lead now. There's HB Vanity having to make that slow trundle down pit lane, having to serve the penalty for jumping the start. He jumped the start very early, but I do feel like the lights were held on for an extended period of time, which is quite odd. Looking back up the grid, it's all sorted out now. Rapid Kitch is in P1 in that Aston Martin. Excuse me, he's not in Mercedes. That was my bad. He's in the Aston Martin, currently sitting in P1. He has a 1-second gap to the AlphaTauri behind him. But the AlphaTauri under pressure from Kimi Räikkönen and from Rapid Cyber Husky, both of them very close. Kimi Räikkönen on that faster tire. Watch to see if he is able to catch the back of Rapid Dats. Can he do anything, or is he just going to hold station where he's at? He's going to have to box earlier than everybody else around him. Everybody else around him should be able to go about 4 to 5 more laps minimum, longer than Kimi will be able to. So we'll have to wait and see how that files out for him. Got some passing going on back here for 11th and 12th. Will Not Smith and Rapid Connor going at it through the chicane. As they're still side by side going through this long triple apex right-hander, able to sort themselves out, and now they're going to go side by side again. Look at that, under the hotel side by side. You don't see that often, and they kept it clean. Rapid Kitch sets a new fastest lap time of the race. But look at Rapid Hendo, the driver that started dead last. He's on the mediums. He has been able to run his way up to 13th, and he's now sitting behind these two as they battle. He's watching it happen. Let's see here. Bonai, are you there?
Yeah, I was. I was just letting you talk, and you were going on, so I'll let you go whilst you're in the zone. I did capture that Will Not Smith overtake was unbelievable. I nearly choked on my beer as I was drinking. He let him go around the outside, and then Willie dipped up the inside on the triple chicane and got through.
And they're still not done. Will Not Smith is going at it again. He flies past the Mercedes down the first DRS.
He also has the advantage. He has the advantage of he is on the medium compound. Connor on the soft.
Yeah, Connor's going to start losing grip pretty soon.
Yeah, he doesn't want to tangle with the AlphaTauri too long. Obviously, if he does want to run a little bit longer, we are only on the 3rd lap. You want to try and get a good 6 or 7, maybe 8 laps out of these without a safety car. You want to make him last. Obviously, dirty air and obviously going too aggressive, bouncing over curbs, things like that. You know you're going to shred those tyres pretty quickly. I know from my last race that I've just done. Connor actually did win NPC here, and he did win Div 2 last night here as well, so maybe he knows something we don't know.
Well, maybe Connor has a little extra experience here, but he's thinking about just holding on to his softs and not really doing anything crazy here at the beginning, expecting a safety car, whereas the guys at the front really aren't. You still have Rapid Cyber Husky in the Ferrari right up behind Kimi Räikkönen. He is not letting Kimi get away. But Kimi is
Kimmy's
letting
dropped.
Rapid go.
He's had a kick. I don't know whether it was a kick out or his rear end was dancing a little bit, or
did it happen at 3 and 4?
It was just after 2, coming down to that slope 3 and 4.
Yeah, really easy place to really get the car unsettled. If you get too much of the right-hand side of the car up over the curbing, it will unsettle the car. Quite alarmingly, actually, but Kimi giving a little look as they go down into the braking zone here. Not able to do anything on the Ferrari, though. The Ferrari very late on the brake pedal, Daniel Ricciardo style.
You've got Vaughan, Morris, and Ziv MK here also, all battling for 5th place. Darth Morris going around the outside. He's going to make that through. Is Vaughan going to get through as well? It looks like it. Yep, they're all going to get through. Now you've got Tristan Freitag and Toddy in the McLaren, also dancing over the back of that Haas now. Some good battles in this opening few laps.
A really good opening battle. Sorry about that. My 2-year-old just walked in the room to give me 9 kisses.
Oh, let him involved. Get him involved in the stream.
Come here, Mikey. Come here. All the good racing fans want to hear a baby that loves F1. Come here. See the cars? Yeah. Aren't they pretty? Yeah. Smile, little McLaren fan right here. But anyway, back to the on-track action. We've got a Rapid Husky currently sitting in 4th. Kimi Räikkönen was able to get past him on that faster tire down the 2nd DRS straight, but the Ferrari just not letting Kimi get away from him. He just is not. But they have Darth Morris and Rapid Vaughan quickly running them down. They're bringing them in by about 0.3 a second per lap, as long as they stay DRS trained like this. Further back, you got Rapid Todd there, right on the back of
Here comes Husky.
Well.
Oh, he sailed past the Alfa Romeo last week.
I love you, buddy. Good night.
Comfortably back into P3. Kimi Räikkönen will stay with him, so we'll ride on board for Kimi down this DRS straight.
Kimi staying with him. He's poking out to the left just to get out of that dirty air a little bit. He is going to give it a look down into the chicane. Kimi is on the line. Are they going to give each other enough room? Very respectful. Oh, the Ferrari over the curves, and he gives it up.
Yeah, it's better to be cautious than over-aggressive and give yourself a long-term punishment here. There's a long way to go in this race.
Yeah, and we're only on lap 5. So everybody's really just starting to settle out, find their pace, find where they want to be in this pack. We're just now starting to see where everybody's pace is adding up to. But currently, something has happened here because Kimi Räikkönen and Rapid Husky have been fighting each other for so much. They have allowed the rest of the pack catch up to them whilst allowing Rapid Kitch and Daz to run away at the front.
Daz has brought that gap down. I believe it to have been about 3 seconds at one point. It is down to about 1.7 now.
Yeah, Daz staying very smooth here, but he has used quite a lot of battery. Actually, both of our leaders have used quite a lot of battery.
Around 30-40%.
Yeah, they kind of look like you. You were just using that battery, son. Draining it.
In the lead, I had to. In the lead, I did have to. The one thing I will say, I noticed for the medium runners is obviously in the medium tyre you get to about pushing the high 20s, 30% mark. They do drop off a little bit where the grip goes off and they feel a bit rubbish. Oh, Daz has spun. Daz has spun out of the chicane at the end of the first straight. He keeps it going, but obviously he's going to let these guys come back in. Yeah, he's going to drop. Kimmy goes through. Rapid Cyber Husky's gone through. It's going to be easy prey for those tyres are very warm. Darth Morris and Vaughan, he's going to be forced through. Vaughan's going to get his way through with the Alpine. He's going to have to go the long way, but he's got the advantage. Yeah, Rapid Vaughan in the Alpine through as well. Seems to be a bit slippy on those medium tyres now. But that's allowed Kitch to have an 8-second gap over Cyber Husky in P2. Yeah, going back to what I was saying, when they get to those high 20s, 30, when they start to drop off, here they didn't seem to drop off and feel so bad for, you know, a good period of time. But then, as soon as you're pushing 35 to 40, they just drop. And that's why I boxed for the softs in my race. They just went. And they did just feel horrible so quick.
Yeah, and this is a track where it's kind of in the middle, you know, and you'll agree with this. You want to run a decent amount of downforce here just because of turn 3 and 4, but the rest of the track is really nothing but suspension work. So you can run a pretty trimmed out car here. Problem being, it feels great for the first 10 laps, and then after that, they just start going. Oh, did something happen back there in the hairpin?
Daz has just ran into Vaughan, and that is wing damage. That's an end plate missing on the Alpha.
Oh, what has happened to
not
Daz?
sure whether...
I stepped away out the door for a minute.
Yeah,
he's
at the end of the on the last lap, the end of the big straight after the hairpin, he spun on that chicane, dropped down. I didn't see if there was any traffic that slowed down in front of Vaughan, but Daz has gone into the back of the Alpine.
Well, now Daz just went off again. He went 3 wide down into that chicane off the first DRS straight, almost lost it. Looks like we got the McLaren battling here with Tristan as they go into the chicane off the second DRS
we've also
straight.
got Connor and the Red Bull of Mr. Peach also battling for that last championship point. He was down to about 4/10. But obviously he's chasing down the Alpha Tauri of Will Not Smith. Weird, this division seems to have very, very close battling still going on. Oh, yeah, Rapid Daz running off wide under the bridge.
Lack of downforce, that's going to be because of that front wing damage. He's going to want to box. He has no left front end fence. He really needs to make his way to pit lane.
Yeah, Connor's going to come in as well. He did nearly drop it on the way in. Obviously on the, how old are those tyres? He's going to be on 8 lap old softs. We've also seen Freitag come in. He's also gone for a fresh set of mediums. Rapid Toddy, fresh set of mediums. Connor has gone for the fresh set of mediums. Rapid Daz for the hard compound tyre.
Rapid trying to one-stop this race. From a long way out, though. Long way out. If he wants to one-stop this race, he should have gone a lot deeper, at least lap 13 or 14 before he boxed for this tyre.
We did see 2 guys in Div 2 pit lap 5 during the safety car in the last night's race, and they went 23 laps on the medium compound, and they made them last. So it is doable if you look after them, but obviously you're powering your...
Well, we had a gentleman in HMRL, and I'm not saying this was fast at all, but he was involved in an incident on lap 1, decided he would box for the hard tires. We were green the whole race, no VSCs, no SCs, and he was able to take his hards 27 laps, really struggling with them at the end, but he was able to do it. So I'm not saying that it's not doable from here. I'm just saying you're really going to struggle with pace in the car from this point.
Yeah, definitely. I know in Hungary I managed to do, out of 35 I did 27 on the medium. Well, obviously this track's long and the corners are quite technical, especially through the back end of the second into the third sector. It is technical, you can lose a lot of time.
We got 2 more front
Hungary's
runners, then we got Kimi Räikkönen and Rapid Vaughan coming to the pit lane. Let's see what tires these 2 go for.
Vaughan in early on the...
he's going soft.
For a wing change, he's also lost... Yeah, he's lost an end plate by the looks of it. I wonder whether he's... It's all to do with the Daz incident. I wonder whether he's caused an incident and crashed into somebody else.
Raikkonen's already out. He's gone on a fresh set of mediums as well, so look for him to go to about lap 19 or 20 before he's going to box again to put on a set of softs to go to the end.
Tristan Freitag now pushing on the back of Kimi. It's our closest battle on track. But that's it's the only gap on track under a second at the moment.
Yeah, Rapid Kish has really just kind of started. He set sail early on. Now it looks as though, as you ride on board with him, he's really just kind of saving his tires. He's not deploying a whole lot of ERS. He's still got 40% left in the battery. But we got the Red Bull fighting down here into the chicane. I just saw that on the stream.
Yeah, it's our closest battle on track. They're the only ones under a second at the moment.
Yeah, Kimi currently holding him off, but he's using a lot of his battery to do it. But Kimi has a lot of battery charge left in that car. He just came out of the pit lane, and you gained so much battery charge going down the pit lane, it's unreal.
8 laps old as well. Time penalty for Rapid Vaughan, 3 seconds. Our penalties are so far. Let's have a look. Penalties, we've got Peach J on 3 seconds and Daz also on 3 seconds. I'm presuming the Daz one will be from running wide, obviously due to the downforce issue. Rapid Toddy picks one up as well now. Keeping on board with this Red Bull as they are pushing.
I'm currently looking off the back of the Alfa Romeo. The Red Bull's still there, just losing a little bit of time. He's at 8/10 back as they come into the first chicane of the lap. Coming down to the quick flick into the hairpin. Looks like the Red Bull has really good traction through there. But
yeah, I'm going to ride a board with Kimi here. He's getting close to the... Is it Mercedes?
Kimi actually has DRS now.
Yeah, he's going to make a move. It's not going to be easy.
He's going to go to the outside. Looks like Kimi's going to have it done. Wayne lets him through. Wayne on the older tire, not really able to hold up the Alfa Romeo right now. So Kimi able to sail through. But now can Tristan in the Red Bull get through the Mercedes fast enough to get back up there and battle with the car that he's actually supposed to be battling with right now because they're on the same pit strategy.
They are, yes. Interesting to see what people are going to be doing. Rapid Vaughan, got to keep your eye out for him on the fresh softs.
How about Rapid Hendo up there in 7th place in the McLaren right now?
Yes,
I just noticed that. He started all the way in the back, didn't qualify. Hasn't pitted yet, so by the time he pits, he's probably going to come out about 12th or 13th at the least. But still, we'll have to wait and see later in this race as multiple pit stop cycles happen.
Yeah, looking now, if he does another 4 or 5 laps, he may come out somewhere. Yeah, he's going to be around, maybe just behind Daz, depending on his pace on the hard tyre.
Yeah,
probably P14.
Yeah, back to the battle here with the between the Alfa Romeo and the Red Bull. The Red Bull lost a lot of time being stuck behind Wayne for that lap. He actually has to get through the McLaren now in order to get up to Kimi. So now he has to get through Hendo, which he should be able to do on this straightaway. Hendo is not close enough for DRS, so this should be a rather easy pass. Hendo probably not really going to hold him up. He knows that's not his fight today. DRS
both
opens
of
up
less
now.
than 20% battery as well.
Oh, Hendo actually moves left. He's looking to make it a little hard on him. But the Red Bull's going to clear him before they even make the braking zone. So I expect the Red Bull to be back up on the gearbox of the Alfa Romeo in then 2 laps.
Yeah, it might be worth checking Kimi and Freitag's lap times off the stream.
Yeah, currently right now, though, Tristan using a lot of his battery. He only has 10% battery left, whereas Kimi is catching the car in front of him, and he has over 50% battery left in the car.
That was a valuable arsenal to have.
Kimi on these newer, fresher tires, he is undercutting everybody in front of him. This is really helping his race. But all these other guys have stayed out long enough. We're going to have to wait and see. They might. Let's look up front here as the Ferrari is in. What tire's going on that Ferrari? Softs. They're going soft, so he's 2 stopping. That's not what I expected. I honestly expected if they were waiting this long, they'd go hard, just 1 stop.
Haas is also in. he going for? He's going for the hard compound.
So he's going to one stop. Not a bad decision.
Yep.
His pace didn't look that great on the tires he was on, so one stopping is going to be the best thing he can do for himself for this race.
As the Ferrari of Husky has got past Hendo into P8.
Yeah, Hendo doing really well on his old mediums. I'll probably see him box within the next 2 laps or so to put on a new set of hards.
Yeah.
But he's used up all of his battery as well, so he might box this lap. He has no charge left in the battery. He's actually on 0, and I've never seen a car on 0 before in this game. So if I were him, I would definitely be boxing this lap, take the time to go down pit lane, get your tires, and recharge the ERS, and come out and start new. He is in a pretty decent window here that he could do that and make it to the end of the race. Looking back up toward the front, let's see if any of our front runners stop. Rapid Kitch is going to continue around. Moore's coming up to the penultimate corner.
He stays out too.
Yeah. So they're both definitely one stopping.
Peach out too. Wilmot Smith picks up a penalty and is boxing. Will be boxing.
Probably picked up that penalty, running wide with a little bit of understeer, trying to get these tires into the pit lane.
He went tight. He gone over the curb on that penultimate corner.
Look at how much time Kimmy's made up. Currently, Kimmy in the Alfa Romeo running P4. He sits he sits 6.5 seconds behind the car in front of him, but he is catching that car at rather a rate of knots. Every braking zone they go into, he's making up at least a 1/10.5. But he is sitting very well right now as the pit stops cycle through. I think he's going to cycle into about 2nd place.
Yeah, I'm just going to ride on board with the Alpine of Vaughn on the softs. He's going to get past Hendo. Definitely during this DRS straight. Excuse me for 2 seconds, I will be back.
A lot of wing on that Alpine. You can see it's not really trimmed out versus the McLaren. McLaren was able to hold pace with the Alpine running down there, even though he had ERS and DRS going for the Alpine. Here comes the McLaren. Can he come back? It looks like he's not going to have enough. He's going to have to hold station in 9th. So Rapid Vaughn makes it stick in the Alpine. He moves himself up to 8th place. He runs a little wide, gets a little rear end happy over the curbing there. Completely avoids the curbing on exit there. Smart move. Don't really want to use the curb there. Oh, and he's made a big mistake. He's run a little wide there. Oh, and he's going to run off here deep into the braking zone. Riding on board with Rapid Todd, he is staying out. He's on 4-lap old mediums. And Rapid Cyber Husky now sets the new fastest lap of the race on his new tires. But Todd, up behind Husky, not going to really be able to challenge him with the 2 tires that they're on right now. Husky's on that brand new set of softs. We're just going to have to wait and see where Husky cycles out at. Husky actually right up on the back of Tristan now. Let's see if we can catch this battle. They're going into the hairpin. You can see it from the view of the McLaren right now. They're going into the hairpin. They've now exited, making the run down the straightaway. The Red Bull has stayed right. The Ferrari goes left, but he gets the move done before they get anywhere near the braking zone, using a lot of energy to do it. He was on the button all the way until he was in front of the Red Bull. So the Red Bull now hold station in 6th place, just continue on, wait for the pit stops to cycle through. The Rapid Husky up into 5th with a good pass down the straightaway.
I'm back, and what have I missed? Oh, Connor's going on Hendo. He's got that move easily done.
Well, you missed Vaughn having a big moment in the Alpine a lap ago. Vaughn had Hendo right behind him. He'd actually just made the move on him. And then coming into Sector 3, he got a little curb happy, and then all of a sudden it looked like he just understeered or missed his turning point, got out on the exit curbing on the triple right and really lost it, but he was able to keep it in front of Hendo and continue on. We ride on board with Rapid Hendo. He's still out on his 14-lap-old tires. He is definitely one-stopping, along with the top 3 drivers who are still out on the same tires that they started the race on. Currently, everybody in this race has boxed except for Rob Verpole, who's in last on his hard compound tires. Rapid Hendo has not stopped, along with Mr. Peach, Darth Morris, and Rapid Kitch. All 5 of those drivers still have yet to stop, but once they stop, they will more or less, at this rate, probably be going for the soft tire. They've ran these tires so deep into this race, I feel like they could probably carry him a little further and get in that window for the soft compound tire to finish this race off with.
Yeah, you're looking 8 laps from the start when you've done your qualifying on them, like from my perspective from Div 3. So you're putting fresh on, you're not going to be burning them out doing out laps, so yeah, I think you can easily get pushing double figures on them softs. Dazzy having a look at his teammate Wilnot Smith, Kevin on the hard tyres.
Daz is really trying to make a good recovery drive here. He's on the hard compound tire. He had that incident early on. He was running second. Something happened. He went off and then had a bit of contact in the hairpin down there in Sector 1. He's just trying to gnaw his way back forward ever since, but he's right on the gearbox of his teammate. This should be an easy pass as they get down to the next DRS zone.
Yeah, I believe Daz has already secured the championship, so he might not move over, he might race him. Got nothing to lose. Kimmy's getting very close to the Red Bull of Peach. Going down onto the DRS straight as well here. Tucked in nice and tightly into this one, he might get him on the next one. Yeah, good exit out of there for the Alfa Romeo. And that's clean, very clean. Daz has also made it past his teammate for 11th place.
Yeah, Daz didn't even need the DRS. He had way more rear end grip, even on his older tires versus his teammate. He was able to make the pass before they really even got to the DRS board. So well done by Rapid Daz to move himself up into 11th place, now running down Hendo.
And we've got the Ferrari of Husky here closing in on the Red Bull, obviously on the softer tyre, taking advantage of the Red Bull on those 15-lap-old mediums.
Yeah, look at the cornering speed difference there between the two. Rapid goes to the outside, he gets squeezed. They keep it clean though, both cars on track. That's a nice pass.
Very, very good driving from both of them. Meanwhile, Kitch has pitted for the soft tyre. He has taken them.
Let's see, where did that bring Kitch out in traffic? That brings Kitch out in 5th place. So now he's got to work his way through the traffic.
Yeah, he should be able to pick one off here. He has got 50% battery charge.
As we got a yellow in Sector 1 and 2, what's happened there? It looks like somebody went off, but they're moving again.
It's Daz again. As Kitch gets through, we'll have a look at Daz, see if there's any damage. His car looks clean, so with no damage. I wonder whether he's just spun.
Kitch got through, and he's coming after. Kitch is coming after the Ferrari now. He's going to get 2 for 1 right here. He goes to the outside
he has got through. No!
Oh, and the Ferrari
Husky
completely misses the braking zone.
Takes the move and lets him through. That has put the Red Bull back on the tail of him.
Yellow Sector 3, that looks like it's a Mercedes that's off.
Yeah, down there somewhere.
I believe it was either Wayne or it was Daz, one of the two.
Darth Morris is pitting Cyber Husky, also pitting the Agony double stack. Oh no, get him out. Ah, that's very well
wow.
organised. That is
What a
absolutely perfect.
What a perfect stop for
Wow.
That was awesome. If they would have waited about half a second longer, it looked like Husky got held up a half a second when he pulled in. There's a little lag there between them putting the other tires off.
Right next to the pit lane, he's off. He's gonna box. Oh, Vaughn has dropped it as well. That's a wing off. Oh, he's reset the track in front of the guys. Oh no. Daz has retired in the pit lane.
Oh no, Vaughn misses the braking zone. He's cut the chicane, but the Wayne in front of him having an issue with Hendo, trying to get through Hendo, who's still out there on his 17-lap old tires. He raced Hendo down into the first chicane, and Hendo got the better of him and was able to remain out in front.
Meanwhile, Kitch has taken P1 again on the soft compound.
Here comes Wayne. Wayne's right there in the Mercedes on the back of the McLaren. The McLaren, no rear grip, can't get the drive out of the corner. This should be an easy maneuver. But Wayne not using any ERS because he has basically none left. He's going to be on the outside. It looks like Hendo's just going to let off and let him go.
Yeah, he's let him go.
Got quite a few time penalties now, though. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 7 drivers with penalties now.
Yeah, you've got Peach with 6, Peach with 3, Toddy with 6, Will Not Smith, Ziv and K, Husky and Wayne all with 3, and Vaughn with 6.
Well, and Peach has yet to stop as well. He's going to go to probably about lap 20. He might box this lap, actually, and get on a new set of softs. He's got his teammate all over the back of him right now as they go through 3 and 4.
Let him go. He's not going to fight him.
Yeah, but if you're going to do it, let it happen in the DRS zone. Let your teammate get the DRS and sail through. Sure, I hope they
two
won't
Alpine
fight
guys
each
from
other.
Div 3 will show you how it's done.
That was very well organized between the two of you. That was awesome. But it looks
We
like
did some practice in the practice session.
It looks like Peach actually deployed a little bit there. Let's see if Peach deploys some more. He has deployed a little bit more. So Tristan now getting held up behind his teammate.
Yeah, and you've got Toddy behind in the McLaren. Same lap old tyres as the Red Bull.
Tristan, though, on the right-hand side, he gets around Mr. Peach. Is there going to be a 2-for-1 here? Yes. Yep. Repetati gets through, so that means Peach loses 2 and 1 straightaway. Unfortunate for him, but he's on those really old tires.
Husky's also taken 9th from Ziv MK in the Haas on the fresh medium compound tyre.
Yeah, right now I'm just looking at the position changes as Zive gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. That's going to be for corner cutting and track extensions. But just looking at it here, Mr. Peach is the biggest mover of the race right now, up 11 positions. But once he boxes, I'm pretty sure he's going to come out. Yeah, he's going to come out. Oh, and Raikkonen boxed as well. Raikkonen is in.
What's he gone for? He's gone for fresh softs.
Fresh softs.
Peach also fresh softs. Rapid Connor's in as well. There's a lot of people coming in. Anybody else? No, that's it for our movers. All of the pit stops. Mediums for Connor.
We got a battle brewing here for second place as the Red Bull leads the McLaren out of the hairpin onto the back straightaway. McLaren does have DRS. Looks like he's not going to go for a move down this straightaway, but he should get close to that Red Bull. Might be able to do something on the next straightaway.
Both of them with only 5% battery charge as well. But we'll quickly jump aboard with Husky going on the outside of the Alpha Tauri. Inside, sorry, as he's up the inside. Plenty of battery deployed, not needing to use it though. Obviously, soft, medium versus hard. Big shout out to Linguine in the chat, I see his name.
It's hard to look to set it up the inside. He thought about it for just a split second, decided against it.
Both on the same age tyres, so he's got to be careful if they are going to the end on those.
Yeah, and we know that these tires can do 18, 19 laps. It's just a matter of how well did you take care of it. Is it going to be a huge handful in those last 5 laps? As now Tristan dives into the pit lane. Tristan decides he can't make it to the end on those tires.
Yeah, they do feel squiffy in the 12 to 15 lap mark. They do go off. Softs for the Red Bull.
Kimi Räikkönen currently catching the Ferrari in front of him, and Darth Morris through Sector 1 as they go through 3 and 4. He's 1.2 off the back of him. Probably will not be able to get DRS. I don't think he's close enough. No, he's not going to get it. There's the detection zone. And now he's within second, but he didn't get it.
All for soft tyres.
And Vaughn picks up a 3-second for multiple warnings.
That puts him up to 9.
Kimmy's on those fresh, brand new softs, though. Darth Morris on 2-lap old softs. What's going to happen?
Plenty of battery in the Alpha.
Yeah, the Alpha has quite a bit of a battery advantage over the Ferrari in front, but you can see as we ride along board with the Alpha that he really just has the raw pace. He's not really deploying a whole lot of battery anywhere. And all race long, he's really been able to get up underneath the gearbox of the car in front of us. We got a yellow in Sector 3. Who is that? That's a McLaren. I think that's...
Yep.
No, that might have been actually a yellow for Rob, I think. Letting the McLaren through. Yeah, I think that's what that was. The McLaren was coming up on the back of the Haas and was slow. But now Kimmy's right there. I mean, right there as they go into 1. And Kimmy has saved up a lot of ERS through Sector 3. He is in a really good car. He's right underneath the gearbox of that Ferrari, and he gained time on him through Sector 3, which is really hard to do in a Formula 1 car. Look at him. He's right there. They got the Haas in front of him. This is actually going to help the Ferrari. The Ferrari should get DRS because the Haas was there within a second at the detection zone. Yes, and the Ferrari does get DRS. And Kimmy's realized it straight away. He's gotten off the button. He already knows. So he's going to have to try to do it as they come up to the next chicane.
Good exit from the Alpha.
The Ferrari just moves over here, says, yeah, bud, you got it. I'm not even going to hold you up. Does the Ferrari go for a lunge? No, he just jumps in line. He's going to stick right there behind Kimmy.
We've got the 2 Red Bulls here as well in 8th and 9th.
Oh, we got a big battle here, all the way from 6th down to 9th.
There's a big battle going on. These 2 Red Bulls on the fresh softs.
Yeah, and they're stuck behind 2 cars that have not old, but used hards on. So these cars are definitely running slower than what the 2 Red Bulls could be doing right now. But Mr. P's all over the gearbox of the Haas. He is not giving him any room to breathe, whereas Tristan's just kind of... looks like he's just kind of letting his teammate go at it. And that looked like a little bit of contact in the penultimate corner.
Definitely. Fastest lap from Kimmy there, I saw 37.9. For the extra point.
Yeah, and Tristan was running right there with Kimmy on pace earlier, but I just saw his lap time. He is 1.9 seconds, or no, excuse me, 3 seconds off of Kimmy that lap, just from being stuck behind these 2. So he and his teammate have really got to get through them rapidly.
Another nudge, another one. Here they go.
It's going to be a DRS train. Who's willing to use more? Who's willing to use more battery?
Tristan backs off. There's going to be nowhere for him to go on the outside. But the Haas has gone. He's going around the outside.
Oh, what a move!
He's made a move
move
on the Alpha Tauri.
What a move! Oh, now they're going to go 3 wide. Oh, they're 3 wide. The Haas is in the middle.
He's made it through both of
them.
them.
The Red Bull's coming too. Here comes the second Red Bull. He's made it through. So that Haas just lost 3 positions right there in one straightaway.
Wow. That was brave to go so close to the wall.
That's how fast it can happen. You can gain a position, feel really happy about it, and then lose the one you gained plus 2 more within those straightaway. That was beautiful driving.
Unbelievable. Tristan now will look to clear the Alpha Tauri.
Oh no! Rapid's off! Rapid's off at the final corner. He's looped it.
He has. He's took the end plate, but he's next to the pit lane. So he will just pop back in there. As Tristan's made it through round the outside in turn 1 on the Alpha Tauri. Husky chooses to retire.
And look at the big lift. Big lift that Will's having to do right now.
Kimi on the McLaren for second. Yeah, he's through. No fight back from the McLaren. He keeps it in.
But Kimi's brought a friend with him. Kimi's got that Ferrari that he drug along with him that's going to be right there on the McLaren now as well.
Some very serious battles going on towards the last few laps.
Yeah, we've got basically 4 laps to go. The leader is coming up to the line. We got 4 to go as he will cross it. But he has a great gap, almost 20 seconds clear, just putting on an absolute clinic of how to run a Formula 1 race around Yas Marina circuit. So now here we go, 4 laps to go. Rapid Kitch is your leader. We'll go through the running order as they are now. Kimi Räikkönen in second. Rapid Todd in third on some really old mediums. He's going to have to nurse those at the end. Darth Morris right behind McLaren, and pretty soon he'll be able to grab that position as we have another caution flag being waved in Sector 3. Mr. Peach in the Red Bull running 5th with his teammate right behind him in 6th. Will Not Smith running in 7th, and he picks up a 3-second time penalty. That's not going to help him very much, as Alive is directly behind him, but Alive has the time penalty, or multiple as well. A little further back, we have both of the Mercedes. The front runner of the 2 is Rapid Connor, and Wayne right behind him, rounding out the top 10. Rapid Hendo, who was an alternate for this race, started dead last. He took his medium tire, medium. He took his mediums way out and was able to jump on a set of softs. And now
19 laps.
Yeah, something like that, yeah. And he's now running 11th. 19, yeah. And Rapid Vaughn, who was running closer to the front, is now right on the gearbox of Hendo. See if he can make a move on his old mediums. Chewbacca in the Aston Martin, he's actually coming into pit lane as I jump on board with him. See what he's got going on here.
Oh, Zivemke and Will, bit of contact. He did just pass the Alpha Tauri, but then braked. The Alpha Tauri ran into the back of him.
Oh, and there's swerving going on.
Yeah, there's a bit of movement from the Haas. He has picked up a time penalty there as well, giving him 9 seconds. That's 3 seconds more than the Alpha Tauri. He is going to have to pass him and try and make 3 seconds now. Does change things for his position.
And the Haas is actually on older tires as well. The Haas currently on 12-lap old tires, whereas Will is on 11-lap old tires. So Will has a slight advantage. And Will's actually got about a second on him now. Is there front end damage to this Haas right now?
I was just checking, watching Will and seeing him race. He normally has a lot of pace. He's normally towards the front. I'm just checking. Maybe the hard tyres aren't working too well for him.
Yeah, it is really hard to get the hard tires switched on and working here at this track. You either get them right in that window and they stay there, or you get them out of that window one time and then they're just trash. You can get them back down into the window, but they'll never operate the way they're supposed to. But the Haas is within 7/10 of a second of the Alpha Tauri. Let's see if he'll be able to do anything. Don't think he'll be close enough to do anything down his first DRS straight. But the second one, he might be able to do something. He is deploying his battery, so he is trying to catch it. He wants that position. Both of them with pretty clean lines through the chicane, but Will with a much better exit. The back end of the Alpha Tauri looks like it's agreeing a lot more with its driver than the Haas is agreeing with its driver. But Zive stays right there with him, not letting him go. He's only half a second off. Looking down the field, Vaughn is still right behind the McLaren. He's looking for a way through.
Oh, it's a late dive! They do give room. Vaughn pulls right out wide. but he is going to get him here, I think.
Hendo all the way to the driver's right, make it a little harder. He cuts all the way to the left-hand side of the track. He's going to hold the position into the chicane. You cannot pass around the outside here. Oh, switchback.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's a
that's
just cut it so.
Will not Smith. Oh.
Oh, okay. So I have new nicknames for them. Their gamer tags need to be changed.
Will not Smith made the same move that Vaughn has just done, took pretty much the same line. Didn't pick up a penalty or warning for that. Interesting to see Vaughn actually getting the penalty for that one.
Yeah, and Vaughn's race is just ruined as he runs right into the back of Rapid Hendo. Kind of looked like Rapid Hendo might have brake checked him a little bit there. But I'm not going to be the one to just come out and say that.
These guys are good friends. I'm sure they know what's going on.
And Alive has actually gotten past Will Smith. Smith now behind the Haas as they make the run down the second DRS straight. So still pace inside of that Haas. The Haas has the Ferrari engine under that cover. It's up against the Honda engine right now. Looks like the Ferrari engine's just helping them out some down the straightaways. And that is the closest battle on track right now, other than Chewbacca and Vaughn. But Chewbacca is ghosted on my screen.
Yeah, so is Vaughn.
Yeah, this is Vaughn.
Yeah, Kitch has just got past them both. We'll jump back on with the Alpha as he is pushing to try and get back on the Haas. He doesn't actually have to pass him, really. As obviously there is a 3-second penalty more for the Haas.
Yeah, you can see he's really struggling with understeer in the Alpha, though. Alpha running just a little wide. He put that left side front tire over that white line, really borderline on a track extension there. But he is close enough, and these two are really pushing each other. They're catching cars in front of them. I'm not sure who that is up the road, but they are catching somebody else.
Just too far back on this DRS zone with no battery either.
Oh, he's down to 0%. He's got nothing left in the charge. He'll recover about 7% in the braking zone.
As long as
it's not going to be enough to help him down the straightaway.
He'll get the position by default on the penalties anyway. Keep your eye out for Toddy, who's currently P4. But he does have 9 seconds worth of penalties. Rapid Kitch has won the race. He has taken P1. As we watch Kimi Raikkonen come round the second last corner. Across the line, also on the podium. Darth Morris in the Ferrari now. P3. They're all clean races, so that will be your podium.
Yeah, Zive and Will Not Smith were both going for it underneath the hotel. They were right there pushing each other the whole time. Rapid Vaughn DNFs right there at the very end.
Yeah. How far back will Zivan drop? He's dropped. Yeah, he's going to finish P9. He's lost 2 places due to penalties. Toddy did drop to P5, was P4. So now Hendo coming through. Very good drive from Hendo to come from P17.
Yeah, he's actually driving really slow. What's going on here? He's actually going off now. Oh, we're going to see some burnouts.
Going to see some donuts, yeah.
Oh, no donuts. Oh, come on, I love donuts.
Come on, send it, Hendo.
I think we're going to... No? I'm not sure what he's doing here. Oh, he's picking up time penalties.
Picking up penalties, letting the other guys through, obviously, from the division. Yeah, he's let Chewbacca go through. Hendo obviously jumping in from Div 2. That concludes your final race from Div 1. Tail already firmly in Rapid Dad's corner. Unfortunately, couldn't finish, but our winner today is Rapid Kitch.
And Rapid Kitch with that win is going to secure P2 in the championship, so that's really good for him.
Great for him, yeah. Dominant performance too. Very, very dominant. So also on the podium, we have
Kimi Räikkönen and Darth Morris.
Wow.
And
Kimi was just...
Kimi was rapid. He has the fastest lap of the race.
Yeah.
He was the only guy in the 37s. Everybody else was in the 38s. Kitch was really close to him. Kitch ran a 38 flat, but I mean, Räikkönen was just really on a move today. Started P4, finished second. I mean, he really did a great job today. But I mean, driver of the day has to go to Peach. Mr. Peach in the Red Bull started 16th in this race. Ended up finishing 4th, just off the podium.
Really made that one-stop work. Took full advantage of that. Who else? Willot Smith, 15th. He did finish 8th in the end with the one-stop. According to my screen, Rob Paul has actually driven every single lap and didn't hit. So obviously will be disqualified from the race.
That's a glitch, dude. There's no way he did that whole race on hards like that.
I'm not sure. He was ghosted, so I'm not sure whether he has left or maybe disconnected.
Yeah, but if you leave or disconnect, the AI like immediately pits you. So it's I don't know what's going on there. But I mean, either way, I mean, what a great race that we just watched. A lot of on-track action from these guys, and it was very condensed there for about 7 or 8 laps, and then they all started to spread out as the pit stop cycles started to take their place. But really just absolute clinic from Rapid Kitch to go and basically lead the entire race from the outside of turn 1. He battled Daz in 1, was able to take it around the outside, and just never looked back. Took that race win rather easily with a 20-second gap.
Yeah, it was a fantastic. There was a lot of battles as well. Normally in the other divisions we've seen quite a bit of spacing going through. But that does round off the Euro year. Every division finished now. So we will have a 1-week break before everybody comes back on the 12th. 3 divisions next year, not 4. Just so everyone is aware. So we all hope that on behalf of myself and the Rapid team that you all have a fantastic new year. And everyone who drives has driven, well done for driving. Well done where you finished. It's been great having you, especially with those I've raced with. And we will see you all next season. So goodbye from me. Thank you very much to Lando for being with us tonight as well.
Yeah, no problem. Really enjoyed it. This first race I've commentated on in 6 months or more, and what a ripper. I mean, really great race to watch. I hope everybody enjoyed it. I mean, I enjoyed it, and I was doing all the hard work fucking talking, so I mean
I know I enjoyed Div 3, so
championship
so we'll
winners
see
usually
Lando.
enjoy it.
Oh, you've got to. So I think we will see Lando return in the box probably next season. I think that's a no-brainer.
Actually, I will be on track with Div 1, according to the league owner. So,
well, I'll be doing a lot of streaming and commentary on Div 1 next season, so I'll keep my eye out for you.
Right on. Just keep your eye out the back of the
So we will all keep you for next season. Catch you all later.